Good afternoon, crafters. Welcome to the blog hop. Today I'm going to do a technique with one of my favorite products. This is the Worn Lipstick Distress Ink from Tim Holtz, and I'm working on a craft sheet. What I thought I'd do is show you a really cool technique and turn it into a card. I'm just using a little bit of foam here and the ink pad, and I'm going to apply the ink to the card. It's okay that it's kind of blotchy on there. We're kind of going for that look here. In case you haven't worked with distress inks, they are made to react with water, and that's what we're going to do here. We're going to do a cool effect with some water. There's several cool techniques you can do with this distress ink and a craft mat. Let's see, that's good. Alright, now I'm just going to take a little bit of water. I just keep a little spray bottle with water here at my desk. I'm just going to drop the water. I'm kind of using the end of the little sprayer here, and I'm just going to drop the water directly on the card. You could put a little bit of water in your hand, I guess, and kind of flick it on there. I don't know if you can see, but the ink is kind of spreading a little bit with the water there. Can you see that? That's kind of cool. Just gonna let it sit there for a minute. If you dry it too soon, you kind of lose the effect. So I'm just gonna kind of let it sit there for a minute. I really like that look. I think that's pretty neat. I'm gonna take a paper towel and just sort of dab up some of that excess water. You kind of get that. It's a lot of fun. The other thing I'm going to play with is a new toy, Enable Alert. Let me tell you, this is a neat little template I just got from Crafter's Workshop. This is a 6x6 template. It comes in different sizes, I think 12 by 12, maybe even smaller. I don't know. It's only $4.50, so it's not even that expensive. But what we're going to do is I'm just going to lay it right over my card. I'm trying to decide if I want to do the whole thing or maybe just part of it. I think I'll do the whole thing. Just going to lay it over my card, and then I'm going to use some Glimmer Mist. Oops. I'm going to use some Glimmer Mist in Forest Green. It's one of my favorite colors, real pretty. Kind of knock some of the glitter loose there on the bottom. And then I'm just going to lightly spray it on a little bit. I don't want it to be too heavy. I don't want to lose too much of that pink. I'm going to lift this up. And we get that. Isn't that fun? Love that. Alright, now I'm just going to wipe up this excess. Although normally I would go back with maybe a tag or a scrap piece of paper and soak up some of that goodness, use it on something later. The other fun thing you can do, since I've got all this stuff on, all the Glimmer Mist on my template here, is use this like a stamp. I'm going to set it right down on the paper. I'm going to smush it all in there. And then you get a neat stamped image. I can use that on something sometime. So lots of different fun things you can do with these templates. Alright, back to our card. I like to work on these card fronts. This is just cardstock cut down to about 4 by 5 1/4. And I like to make my card fronts first and then attach it to the card. What I'm going to use next is just a paper doily. I think I just got it at like Walmart or something. I'm just going to glue that down right in there somewhere. Looks good. Put a little glue on there. About like that. Looks good. Cut off the excess. Now couple flowers. It's nice and springy looking, isn't it? I kind of like that. Just a couple other little ones. Looks good. Also like using this Eileen's tacky glue. Super cheap stuff. And it's good for about anything. Glue these down. We'll put a little center on that, on the green flower. Add a sentiment, attach it to a card, and we'll be done. Super quick, but fun technique. People will look at it and think, how in the world did you do that? Alright, let's see. I have a little bit of bling. If you're like me, love bling. Nice. Alright. Now for a sentiment, I think I'm just going to use, let's see, did I put my, oh, this will work. I have some green. Just going to use this little sentiment. It says, love you. Could go for about anything. Kind of a general card. Love you. Cute, cute, cute. I'm usually a pretty simple card maker. This though, I thought it would be fun to show you a technique. I'm just going to stick that right down on there. Call it good. I'm trying to see if I want to put maybe some pearls in those flowers. I don't know. Right now I'm just going to go ahead and put it down on the card. Usually I would apply the glue to my card base, but since I made it kind of lumpy, sometimes that's hard to do. I know OWHers don't always like their, the shippers don't always like their cards lumpy. This probably isn't going to go to OWH. I have some simple cards for that I can make in mass production. But I like that. That looks good. So, you see that? There's my card. Thanks for joining me. Hope you have fun on the blog hop. Bye.